Hands on deck.
Please walk the plank, Byron, please.
The following contest is an elimination match. And from Yamaguchi, Japan, Kairi Sane.
It's the Queen of Spades. What's this?
Well, I think it's about to be a highlight reel.
Oh, and now we have a brawl on our hands.
We need the match to start to make a point.
Nailed it. Oh, straight forearm. You can find two more polar opposite competitors than Kairi Sane and Shayna Baszler, but these two women found themselves on opposite sides of the ring as Mae Young Classic finalists.
That's an understatement, Michael. Sane trained in yachting in Japan, while Baszler grew up in the Midwest and trained in Muay Thai and MMA. That clash of styles led to an amazing final match at the Mae Young Classic, which Kairi Sane won.
Going to the top, high risk.
Gonna destroy your face.
Ooh, what impact. Scoop slam. She goes for the cover.
Do what you gotta do to maintain the advantage.
And Sane gets the shoulder up.
Not yet.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Shayna Baszler is probably the biggest bully in all WWE. She's tough, but her intimidation factor can defeat an opponent before the match even starts. Corey, how should a competitor approach Baszler?
Everyone who's seen even a modest amount of success against Baszler has done so by kind of building a weird immunity to her mind games. Ember Moon lives in the darkness. Kairi Sane thinks she's a pirate. And Nikki Cross, well, she's Nikki Cross.
Corey may have hit the nail on the head about strategy concerning Shayna Baszler. To avoid being intimidated, you need to be a little insane, because once you learn what the submission magician is capable of, fear is going to set in.
That's easier said than done, Michael. If you're of the right mind, you're well aware that Baszler will deliver the pain unlike any other NXT performer. In that case, you need to embrace the power of denial.
Putting it all on the line.
Harsh impact.
Ooh! Oof! Oh, my goodness, this hurts. Oh!
Unbelievable athleticism.
Oh, nasty impact.
Boom!
Vicious knee.
Back inside the ring now.
Suplex. Beautiful technique.
There's a tag. Opponent off the ropes.
Not the fall that hurts, it's the sudden stop at the end. In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar and their teammate must have that continuity where they're a well-oiled machine inside the ring. I'm talking about classic techniques, like cutting the ring in half, isolating your opponent, relegating them to your corner, and making frequent tags so that the fresh man is always in the ring. That's how you keep your opponents off balance.
Picture perfect drop kick. Also Byron Charles Schultz, who hates you.
Boom, right to the jaw.
Oh, you can pick up your teeth in section 112.
Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag team. The cover.
Some serious damage to the arm being inflicted here.
This battle's not over yet.
She's still in this one.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Boom, impact. And she drops her.
That was about as in-your-face as it gets.
Boom! When you talk about great rookie years, Shayna Baszler's first year in NXT has to be in the conversation. She got more done in 3 months than most competitors do in 3 years.
And the slam. Look at her go.
Boom, what impact. I don't know if Shane can take much more of this.
She's as good as done. She's some good technique right there.
She might have it.
Michael mentioned Shayna Baszler's first year.
Not so fast. She breaks it.
Yeah, but it's got to just be a matter of time before she gets picked off here.
Uh-oh.
And look at the quickness by Shane.
Oh, talk about getting flattened.
Yeah, she's going to be feeling that one for a while. Ooh, right to the face. Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned at Backlash 2016. The unlikely duo of Rhino.
She's looking at it.
She's back in full control.
She goes for the cover. There was a lot on the line in the tag team tournament finals. The Usos wanted to add another tag team title reign to their resume and enjoyed the recognition of being the first ever SmackDown. Shayna Baszler making her move.
nailed it.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
All that's left now for Shayna Baszler is to finish this.
Shayna Baszler is no stranger to championships, having amassed titles in independent promote. And she escapes the submission.
Not a lot of people could break out of that one, Michael.
Scoop slam. This might be it.
Oh, my. Referee stops the count on the ropes.
She's licking her chops.
No way she can survive this. Can she?
Going back to that night that Shayna Baszler became NXT Women's Champion, I think it's pretty telling that Ember Moon didn't ask for a rematch. Ember Moon, a woman who embraces a gothic lifestyle, was scared to fight the submission magician again.
Oh, who wouldn't be scared after seeing Baszler ram her own dislocated shoulder into the ring post that night? Baszler wasn't a magician that night. She was a maniac.
Harsh impact.
Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double-team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the Doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys, or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. In tag team action, like in singles competition, once a duo nails their opponent with their finisher, that should signal the beginning of the end.
It can take a long time for a tag team to decide on a double team finisher, but I agree. A team... In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, count-out, or disqualification.
I don't think there are two teams, and she's trying to flip the script here.
Easier said than done, Michael.
When she gets in attack mode, look out. And she makes her way to the ropes.
Give her credit, guys. She always knows where she is inside that ring.
Here comes Asuka. She got her in position. Asuka.
Oh, sliding hip attack. Now, she just needs to finish her off.
Asuka. Asuka in control. We could see a tap out.
It's locked in.
Now it's time to capitalize.
Amazingly, she works her way free.
Cole, there may be no beating her here tonight.
She goes for the cover. Well, she's got a tremendous amount.
The match continues.
In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women got so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner, and Tamina was in Natalya and Carmella's corner.
I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalya's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's overconfidence let the Irish lass kicker turn the tide and get back into the match. And then it was elementary from there for the Irish-born superstar.
Naomi did an excellent job of making sure any quote-unquote committee nonsense cost her girls the match. Once Becky Lynch got Carmella locked in the disarmor, there was nothing for the Staten Island Princess to do but to tap out. And it didn't take long for that to happen. Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other is the New Day. Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston are two-time tag team champions. But it was their second reign that put the New Day name in WWE history books forever.
The tag team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era. Everywhere you look, there's another tremendous tag team combination looking to make a run at the WWE Tag Team Gold. When we talk about the New Day, the team won a fatal four-way match in their second tag team title reign at 2015's SummerSlam.
I may think the power of positivity stinks like a bag of rotting garbage, and that Woods, Kingston, and Big E are idiots, but I'll give the New Day this. They're one of the greatest tag teams ever, and what put them in that category was when their tag team championship reign lasted a record-setting 483 days.
Ooh, what impact.
And Asuka was able to get out of the way there.
Shades of JBL with a fall-away slam. Oh, this is dangerous right here. She's got that gleam in her eyes. Ember Moon is getting ready. Big clips.
This one is over.
Barely at 2.5. Not yet.
Nobody wants to face Asuka when she's rolling.
Beautiful technique. When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
She goes for the cover. Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha,
Handstand.
for many years,
Cover here. What is keeping this competitor going? Still too fresh. You gotta believe this one's over. She goes for the cover. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
She saw the opening and got the shoulder up.
Byron, earlier you raised the point that people have been... She shows signs of life.
She's showing a lot more than that. Hard landing there. Nothing to worry about, just a little misstep on her part.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. She wants to finish this.
One more shot and she's done.
Ember Moon is getting ready. Takes her down with authority.
Man, she went down like a ton of bricks that time.
Keep your eye on this one. She's calling for it. We have seen her here before. Eclipse!
Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here. Dangerous, but effective.
She might just be running on instinct at this point.
Have to put in a little more work than that. Ooh, nasty impact.
What a stomp!
Good grief.
This is going to be big, one way or another.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
She looks for it once again.
Harsh impact. Asuka,
here's a cover. And that's elimination right there, guys.
With an exclamation point, no less.
Scoop slam! She wants it one more time.
Man, she knows how to make a comeback. There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed and over time they develop and...
Now that's an impressive tag team victory. Match, wow.
When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff.
Now that's earning a well-fought victory.